Welcome everyone, it's Vapors with Drakomar. It's time for some more Raid Shadow Legends. It's happened again, everyone. Apothecary has shown up again. It's happened again. Yep, he showed up again. If there wasn't a sign to develop Apothecary, I don't know what is. If that wasn't a sign. Okay, now where the heck... No. There we go. We got the dupes. So yeah, we're on 3-6. We're going to continue the main Apothecary's journey. Yeah. It's happened again, guys. It's happened again. The dupe Apothecary. Oh, yeah. We're also going to do some dank Doom Tower stuff. Yes, sirree. Some dank Doom Tower stuff. Because we ain't done. We ain't done, boys. We ain't done. Because I've gotta get this guy to a reasonable level. Is what I've got to do. Because he's got a job to do in the depths of Oblivion Fire Knight. Like, he has got a job to do. And in order for him to do his job, he's got to get promoted. And promote he will. He will get promoted. These 4 are going to convert into the next one. But yeah. Yeah, it's happened again, guys. It's happened again. I was like pulling 10 mystery shards. Nothing amazing's going to come out of these 10 mystery shards. And then Apothecary jumps out of them. And I was like, it's happened again, isn't it? Just when I think I'm not going to get another Apothecary shows himself. Out of mystery shards. I'm saving the regular ones, and it's still... My... The hell? There's no way Apothecary jumps out in before Apothecary jumps out of a shard. Yup. I mean, he's not farmable, but he will eventually, if you summon enough mystery shards, he will eventually show himself, Apothecary. Same with Kale. Kale and Apothecary are those champs that if you summon enough mystery shards, you will get them. Eventually. Yep, you will get them. And we will be redoing the stage later because I need more spirit hosts. I have to look for my spirit hosts I've got, start developing them for at least one of them, extra one for Hydra Boss if he shows up. But yeah, it finally happened again. The dupe Apothecary syndrome. Who's coming out of those mystery shards? Apothecary. I did not see that coming. Oh man. This Clan v Clan is hilarious. And I never thought that I did a little bit of League. It went okay. I mean, I didn't play that well, but we won anyway, which is all that really matters in League, honestly. Because once you win, everyone forgets your sins. You've been cleansed of your sins. You're not cleansed of your sins until you win in League. Yeah, you're not cleansed of your sins. But yeah, we will also be doing more Doom Tower shenanigans. Apothecary's useful in Doom Tower before you're just like, no, he's not. Yes, he is. Because he has a special heal. His heal is just straight. It can even crit. It's very powerful. Like, Apothecary can be used in endgame teams. He's one of the endgame rares. The other one is Cold Heart. Yeah. Apothecary is that nasty. It's happened again. The dupe Apothecary. There we go. Because the rank 6 one, like if that wasn't a sign from God or sign from Plarium, go develop your Apothecary. I don't know what is. Yeah, go forth, develop your Apothecary. Because he's one of the best healers. I will be booking him at some point. I always said ever since I pulled him, I was gonna like help him out. Yeah, it's finally time to stop procrastinating. I was not expecting a dupe Apothecary, honestly. I was not seeing that coming. Besides, I'm not going to be pulling any Ancients because I need to level up the champions I've got. I've already got a lot of good champs. So I might as well level them, and one of them is Apothecary.
This has a bit of allspice in it.
Call me crazy, but Apothecary is one of the best, period. He's one of the best in the game. One of best champions ever is Apothecary. He can be frustrating to play versus because he's obviously like he's borderline overpowered. And the thing that's funny about him is that you will most likely eventually get him if you play long enough and summon enough mystery shards. Because he's available in mystery shards. Granted, it's like the equivalent of pulling a legendary from mystery shards. But hey, I'll take it. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are some pay-to-win players who still use Apothecary. I'm not joking. I'm almost convinced. They probably use him in the rares category. Because he's far more valuable than, let's say, Mother Superior. He's something else. Apothecary. I will be developing other champions, but I feel like I have delayed helping Apothecary for way the hell too long. And then next is probably Mausoleum Mage, but yeah. Apothecary is, in fact, in some ways he's underrated. Because people don't People like to snub rares. And I'm ashamed to admit this, that they like to snub rares, but they do. And they do it to the point where people like Apothecary, like Marquez, like Doom Screech, all of these amazing rares, completely ignored. And it's sad. It's sad that they're ignored. Gnarlhorn gets ignored. All sorts of people get ignored. All sorts of rares. Bellower gets ignored. So many people get ignored. Cold Heart occasionally gets ignored. Yeah, digest that one. Digest that one for a second. Cold Heart gets ignored. They're like, I got nothing when they get 2 Cold Hearts. I'm like, how greedy are you? Cold Heart, I'm still using Cold Heart. She is, in fact, I'm not only using her, she is my MVP in Fire Knight. In fact, I'm only developing Apothecary to help, for at least for now. His biggest role is to help Cold Heart in Fire Knight. Because see this triple hit move? It's absolutely god tier for Fire Knight when you combine it with his heal that helps there are some champions that need shoutouts, and Apothecaries, I feel like he still needs one. He still needs one because he is one of the best. He is one of the best high elves in the game, in my opinion. Aside from maybe like Arbiter or something. But like, he's so good. Like, he's going to allow me to fight higher Dragon's Lair. Straight up. He's going to allow me to do it. So yeah, we're developing food for, if you guessed, the next rank 6. Give yourself a thumbs up. Because that is exactly what I'm doing. That is exactly what I'm doing. So if you're wondering whether I'm going to level up Apothecary's gear for now, yes. The answer is an equivocal yes. We are also playing all of campaign in its entirety during this tournament. Oh, yes. I mean, I don't like to say Apothecary is underrated, but in my opinion, he is. Because, like, they'll be like, you couldn't have 6-starred him for what reason? It's like, he's probably my best healer. Like, let me look at the healers here. I mean, he might be tied with Mother Superior, but Mother Superior doesn't give as much speed as Apothecary. The only champion that almost has as much utility as Apothecary, and this champion needs a shout out, Godseeker Aniri. Yep. Godseeker Aniri and maybe Mausoleum Mage, but that's it. Other than that, he's better than Vergus. I mean, I guess it's a 3-way tie with Vogoth. Yeah, Vogoth. You're like, how does Vogoth go into that? Vogoth is a very special champion. Before anyone gets any ideas, Vogoth is a very special champion because when you hit him, when you hit Vogoth, he heals everyone. And that's a big deal. Then that means he doesn't have to take a turn to heal anyone. This guy has to take a turn. And then he can heal you nearly to full, which is pretty good. But it's not, in some situations, being hit and healed is superior. Yeah, you're not mishearing that. This does give me additional motivation to do a tag tournament because this will allow me to do some crazy stuff. Because, like, what I can do is I can keep saving up tag tokens and keep getting rare books. And then eventually, well, not eventually, soon, fully book Apothecary. Yeah. Like, he's one of the only rares worth fully booking. That's how good he is. And I'm saying that with complete seriousness. I'm being serious this time. Me leaving Apothecary behind felt bad. All right? Because Hell Hades uses this champ all the time. Like, everyone, he's like, this team, with Apothecary in it, the heal. He includes him everywhere. Like, I'm not going to try to leave a champion behind that Hell Hades uses in all of his non-whale teams. I'm not going to leave that guy behind. I also don't want to leave Master Butcher behind. I'm content to leave Visix behind a little longer, but not Master Butcher and not Apothecary. And then I'm going to promote Mausoleum Mage. And there's the potential of doing either Templar, Taragi. Like, there's a number of them. Now, Master Butcher is going to be a big deal because Master Butcher is great versus Baumel, which is on this rotation. So is Vogoth, but Vogoth needs some more help. We will be doing more Doom Tower. I mean, I've been saving up all of these resources for this day because I knew I was going to have to go ham. Now, am I going to develop the Duth Apothecary? Sometime. But not for now. For now, we're just going to leave it with one Apothecary. And then we're going to be developing later on the dupe Apothecary. But before we develop the dupe Apothecary, I have to help Mausoleum Mage. And they're like, help Mausoleum Mage? Vaporsmith, have you lost it? Well, I'd like to say I have, But the problem with Mausoleum Mage is I need someone who can cleanse properly. And I need to help them. Because in some situations, having a very powerful cleanse is needed. Not right this second, but we will need to promote him to 6 stars soon. I'm just doing Apothecary right now because I made a pledge, basically, that if Hydra Boss didn't show up, I was gonna... If Hydra Boss wasn't gonna show up, I was gonna help Apothecary for Fire Knight. And that's exactly what I did. That is exactly what I did. Because Apothecary... Okay, he carries. Let's just say that. The carry part is not... Like, he's going to carry my Dragons runs. He's going to carry a lot. My Faction Wars. He's going to completely carry my Faction Wars team. He's going to carry... Okay, there are some secret rooms in Doom Tower where only he can go. So that's a plus. Like, those places I can't take Vergus because Vergus has limits. He's an epic for one thing. That's a limit because some rooms in Doom Tower are rares only. Vergus he's not good versus people that steal buffs. Other than Borgoth. He's not good versus them. So, there's that. Vergus's heal is not instant. Apothecary, when he heals, it's instant and it's big. And the more you book him, the lower the cooldown the heal and the higher the heal's potential is. But yeah, we're definitely including Master Butcher in this because he has a special place in my roster. I'll leave him at 50 for now, but he will get to 6 star at some point because he's special. He's above the usual caliber. He does good damage. He revives when he dies. And he provokes. He hardcore provokes. Now, I'm going to go check the tag arena because I got to use up all my tokens in tag arena. And then we've got to do the arena gauntlet because I've got to upgrade my Great Hall as well. So yeah. Do that. Keep it going. We're going to go to Valdemar, do a clan boss, or some arena, and a clan boss run. Because I've got to prove that I'm doing more than just this. That I'm putting some clan stars. We're going to be doing all three stars of clan activity. And that's a fact. It's not like I'm not going to do Fire Knight. I'm just trying to raise my new Fire Knight god. Which is hilarious. Because, like, if having an apothecary there wasn't a sign from God, it's like, dude, build your first apothecary. I don't know what is. I really don't know what is. I'm going to get something to eat soon. But yes. Because, yeah, Master Butcher and Apothecary are both really special. The only reason I even hesitated to help Apothecary was because Taragi and Mausoleum Mage were on the table. That's why I hesitated. That's why. If it wasn't for those two, I wouldn't have hesitated. And Dark Elhain. And Dark Elhain. If it wasn't for those, and Deacon, all of those, and the fact that I might have needed Templar for Bommel, then yeah, I wouldn't have hesitated. There is a couple of other honorable mentions. Marquess is an honorable mention. Godseeker and Neri is an honorable mention. Soulbound Boyer is an honorable mention. Basher's an honorable mention. Broadma, who's now in the 40s bin, is an honorable mention. Tayrell is an honorable mention. Aethel, honorable mention. Doomscreech, honorable mention. Visix the Unbowed, honorable mention. Honorable mention Diabolist. Even more so, Royal Guard. Jingle Hunter. Frozen Banshee. Monger, Fleshmonger. The other ones are just for my... Well, maybe Shaman is an honorable mention. I don't like to mention Shaman, but I think Shaman actually can do more than people like to say she does. The only reason I didn't bother is because everyone told me that Shaman was garbage, and not only that, I ended up waiting out long enough to get a Scylla the Drakes, who is superior to Shaman in a lot of ways. I may end up actually farming this to try to book out my my Templar, because there may come a day where I end up 6-starring him, and that day may come sooner than you might think. But I still can't believe that the first Bommel doesn't have Ruinous Crush, because that was a lot of the reason why I had to try to upgrade Templar, was because Templar was one of the only people that could deal with Bommel correctly with his Ruinous Crush. Because that's what he used to do. Like, I kid you not, he used to do that. Alright, so where are we at? Okay, those 4 are developed. So then we'll start developing the 2s. Don't tell me there isn't a lot of 2s, because there is. Now, I think I'm going to start putting him in Fire Knight once he reaches level 50 if I can do it. Maybe before that. But I've got to level his gear. And there you go. We will be going further into that soon. All right. Where are we at with this? Because, yes, I have to do a lot of this. I will be doing more. What I'm going to do... What the... Is that a... Magister? Okay. Got him. Yeah, the pitiless one's gonna have a bad day. And soon, they're gonna realize I have an apothecary. Yup. Yes. We will be continuing this onslaught soon. We are going to be doing a termite battle. Yeah, I need to do at least one termite battle. Because my clan has disappointed me with that. I confess myself disappointed. Yes. Because I want my clan to be on board with this. I want them to start going nuts on the game. And it disappoints me when they don't do that. Because I put so much into this that they cannot. They can't really fathom it. They can't really fathom what I put into this game. It's part of why they're not there, because they cannot fathom what I put into this game. Literally, a lot of my effort in video gaming, period. A lot of my might is dumped straight into this game. And into a couple of other games. I did some Avion recently. I'm better at it than I've ever been. I'm probably going to make a playthrough again of Avion 1. Improved playthrough. I still don't know where the hell Hydra went. I was like, excuse me, game. Plarium? Where did the Hydra go? Excuse me, Plarium. One day they might. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Yep. We're going to keep it up. Because we've got a... Okay, I'm thinking... I am thinking Taragi might be good in this. Or Mausoleum Mage. Or maybe like I go like adjust like a burn team. I'm trying to think of ways to make this team more consistent. That's what I'm trying to do. See, the thing about the poisons, though, is they're a pretty consistent source of damage. So there is that. But so are the burns. And each burn does like... What? 75,000? A pop. So this is when the burns start to fall off when he dies. I'm thinking Godseeker and Neri could be good for Bommel. That's what I'm thinking. Because Godseeker and Neri preempts the hit. Right? And then, like, put resistance gear or whatever with, like, the Vogoth. Like, I'm trying to think of methods to deal with Bommel. Bommel 2, that is. Bommel 1's done. We can farm Bommel 1 and try different tactics, but it's Bommel 2 that's going to really suck. Probably mostly because I lack the gear. Keeping the termite on fire is a recipe for a lot of pain for the termite. Yep. It's doing some damage. The termite is doing damage. Definitely on the warpath. The termite is definitely on the warpath. All right. 9 mil, not terrible. Not bad at all. I mean, I'll do that in the next episode. I will see you all then.